Y'all always see me sitting at my desk like this with no background, and I wanted to show y'all where I live. Isn't it pretty? But you know what's prettier? Look how pretty. Isn't it pretty? Oh, my husband's over there trying to be a Ninja Turtle. Dang, I can't zoom in. But look how pretty this is. That my husband and I have been able. This is a testament on how God works, y'all. We lived in Georgia, a little town called Waycross. Some of y'all that are on here already are familiar with that area. And we lived there with all of our family, with all of my husband's family, for 6-7 years as a married couple. Okay, sorry, I lost connection again. And anyway, we lived in Waycross for 7 years, and then my husband's job, they raised the insurance rates and all of the, the labor rates. All the insurance companies ended up pulling out. Oh, look what he gave, oh, he gave me a flower.
Yeah, I did.
Look. Tell him, hey, Remington.
Hey. On there.
Miss Jamesia's on here. And, let me see. That's all I know that you know. Say, hey, Miss Jamesia.
Hey.
Okay, so anyway, my husband worked at a body shop, and they raised the labor rates. And when they raised the labor rates, the insurance companies ended up pulling out because they didn't want to pay the price. They didn't want to pay the price for the new labor rates, which meant that my husband ended up losing all of his work. They had no cars to fix. They had nothing to do. So Mississippi, they had a huge hailstorm come in that caused the body shops to get bogged down with a lot of work, and my husband's aunt lives here, and so he came over here to work and ended up getting a job offer making double what he did in Georgia. So we prayed about it, and we ended up packing all of our stuff and moving 600 miles away from what we knew. And when we did that, we really had to step out on our faith, because we were moving into a town that we knew nobody, and we didn't know what we were going to do. And then while we lived in Georgia, we struggled with infertility for 6 years. For 6 years, we tried for our second baby, and it did not happen. We went to the doctor. We tested him. We tested me. We were both fine. When we moved to Mississippi in May, I found out that I was pregnant in July. That's just how God works. And whenever you think you got it all figured out, what it ends up being is you having to step out on your faith on something that scares you to death for your prayers to be answered. And when I stepped out on faith and joined Synergence, God has blessed me tremendously. What I made at my daycare job in January was not very much, but what I got paid more with at the daycare was more emotionally and mentally than financially. But when I quit my job in January and I signed up with Synergence, God took my financial income